Okay, what I'd like you to do is have a think about what you think makes a good conversationalist. I'd like you to have a think about that, and I'd like you to talk to your partner and see if we can get a list of the different things that make someone a good conversationalist. You have a minute.
Conversation. Please.
Yeah.
Accuracy.
Yeah, doesn't always all the time. Vocabulary. For me, somebody who doesn't repeat the same words all the time. No
Clarity.
words like
All of it.
Logic. Yeah, logic.
Conversation.
Capability of listening.
Pronunciation.
Factual.
Factual. Yeah. For some.
Finish your last word.
language, like natural language.
Have a point. You should have some highlights.
Okay, and pens down. So, what do we think makes a good conversationalist? Over here.
We start with accuracy.
Accuracy. How about give me one from over here?
Grammar.
Grammar.
Yeah.
You think grammar? You need good grammar or bad grammar to be a good conversationalist?
Good grammar, because if you use the wrong grammar, it means completely different meaning.
Okay, so maybe your meaning's not conveyed well. Can I have one from you?
Fluency.
Fluency. You think it takes fluency to be a good conversationalist?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a speaker and a conversationalist? 1 minute, speak to your partner, see if we can get a difference in meaning. Go.
Maybe the speaker's speech.
Conversationalist is like interaction. A and B interacting. So speaking is more like monologues, like when one person speaks, and conversationalist is like when two people speak. Exactly.
the other person.
So it's interactive.
Okay. Pens down, heads up. So, what do we think the difference between a speaker and a conversationalist is?
We spoke about a speaker is somebody who speaks in monologues.
Maybe
And-
monologue. Yeah.
Yes, and the second one is more like a dialogue, somebody who can ask you about your opinion and who can interact. with
Okay,
you.
lovely. So asks, perhaps. Yeah? And allows you to have an opinion. Nice. How about over here?
We say that the conversationalist is also a listener, not only a speaker.
Lovely. How about over here?
We think that the speaker is a bit more formal.
Okay.
And,
So they're more formal. And how would they be different being more formal?
like for example, for some specific topic, and the speaker should be more accurate or logical than the conversationalist.
Perhaps can you give me an example of a speaker that you would think of?
Like when the speaker they say something about some news.
Motivation.
Okay.
Yes, like
TED Talks.
yeah.
So perhaps it's someone who's giving a TED talk or
Yes.
reading the news.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
different.
So it's again very much a monologue.
Yeah.
Okay. So we understand that there is a difference between a speaker and a conversationalist now. I would like you to have a look at this picture here. So, this is John and Frank. John and Frank are having a conversation.
Okay.
Do you think it's going well?
Not quite.
No.
No?
From the face. No.
From the face, no.
No.
Okay. I'm going to give you a copy of their conversation, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to read through it and get a general idea of what they are talking about. And then you're going to feed back to me. So, how long have you got?
2
2 minutes. And what do you have to find out?
The conversation.
What the conversation is about.
What the general conversation is about. So, 2 minutes, I'd like you to get a general idea of what their conversation is about. And then feed back to me. Seconds. Okay, in your last 10 seconds, check to see you've got the same idea with your partner.
So
10 seconds.
I think Frank is just
Insecure.
yeah,
John was trying for a long time
and
to interrupt
He
her
just
and
wants
say
to
something.
get some.
He doesn't
John
let John speak.
Yeah. Couldn't say anything.
But he didn't let him.
Okay, guys, back to me. Pens down. So, what do we think the conversation was about?
About Frank.
About Frank. Okay, and what makes you think it's just about Frank?
Because during the conversation, Frank doesn't really let John speak about his opinion. Even he asked John about what Frank's like.
Okay, what is John doing?
John asked.
I think they're just
He asked 3 times at least if he can interrupt and say his opinion.
Good. So John is trying
trying to say
to have a
something.
conversation, trying to say something. Okay, so what is John saying? How is John trying to have a conversation? What is he saying to interrupt? What's the first one we can find?
May I just
May I
say
just say
something
something
here?
here?
What's the next one?
Can I just
Can I just come? Can I just come in
He's
here?
asking.
Again?
Can I just come in here?
What else does John
Sorry
say?
to
Sorry
interrupt.
to interrupt, but
Okay. And what's the final one that we're left with?
if
Like,
I
I
can
just
just
stop
stop you for a moment, I really don't think
We've identified the interruptions. Can I get you to write them up for me? So 1, 2, and 3. And if you would write up the 4th one for me.
Okay.
Would you like to come up to the board and put them up there for me?
Is it here?